All right, guys, we're back again. This time, we're talking about stepping. Last time we talked about getting fat. Now we're going to go in the other direction, right? We're going to talk about steps. The old step tracker. What are you doing, step tracker? Okay, so it's a few things to get into here, right? When I'm talking about stepping, there's a few different ways to do this. One, you can go for a walk. Two, when you go to the grocery store, or if you're at work or something, you can increase your NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is just stuff that's not exercise but increases your calorie burn throughout the day. So examples would be going to the grocery store and you park at the back of the parking lot, so you have to walk all the way across, right? And then maybe take like the long way around the aisles instead of going the efficient way, something like that. Another option would be you're at work. Instead of taking the elevator, you take the stairs. Or you're at like the movie theater or the mall or something. Instead of taking the elevator or the escalator, you take the stairs, right? So on and so forth. So you just like force yourself to move around more and be more active. And what that does is it increases your G flux, which is known as your energy expenditure, basically, in relation to your calories. So even if you're maintaining your body weight, for example, let's say you do absolutely nothing, you just sit in bed all day, and you've used a BMR or TDEE calculator online, and it says you're going to burn 2,000 calories if you do that. That's great. So you eat 2,000 calories, you burn 2,000, you stay the same body weight. Are you better off doing that or moving around a lot, burning 3,500 calories and then eating 3,500 calories? At the end of the day, on paper, the effect on body composition is the same, right? Because you're maintaining your calories. That's it, right? But here's the thing. Let's say you are maintaining on 2,000 calories and decide you want to get shredded. Then all of a sudden, the lowest you can go is like 1,800 calories. So you're only in a 200 calorie deficit because otherwise you're going to be miserable. But if you were eating 3,500 calories a day and moving around a lot, you could drop down 1,000 calories to 2,500, and then you're losing 2 pounds a week all of a sudden in fat. Whereas in the other example, you're losing like less than a half pound a week, almost nothing. So it's good to move around, good for a lot of different reasons, as we're about to get into even more in this video. But number one, that's just like body composition, vanity. Like it's a lot easier to improve your body composition if you're moving around. And that lets you eat more food, which is also more fun. Good for the soul. Health? Question mark? Yeah, as it turns out, it might be good to walk around and not be a fat, lazy idiot all day. Newsflash, don't be a fat, lazy idiot, all right? Walk around a little bit. Track your steps, right? Use your iPhone for something productive. Or use a little smartwatch or something if you want. Yeah, it's good for you. If you go for walks outside, you get fresh air, you get sunlight. Wow, what's that? It's incredible. Conditioning, right? A little bit. Let's say you are the person in that example that just lays in bed all day. Maybe you work at a desk all day, and you're going to the gym and training, and you're doing nothing else. It provides a small conditioning effect. Go for a brisk walk for a little bit, and then you're going to expose yourself to a cardiovascular stimulus that is slightly greater than what you were adapted to before, which is nothing. And that's going to perhaps carry over a little bit to your training. The fact that you moved around a little bit, right? Recovery. Could be good for recovery too. As I stated, you move more, you can eat more. That's got to be good for recovery, right? And then also, you're getting added blood flow from walking around. You're moving your joints around, so they're getting more practice throughout the day, right? Versus just sitting there and stiffening and hardening up and whatnot. Walking is good for the soul, as I mentioned earlier. It allows you to eat more food. That's good for the soul. So by transitive property, walking is good for the soul. But also, you get outside, like I said, you get sunlight, you get fresh air. Maybe you clear your head. Maybe you turn off all your electronics, right? Maybe you go, can you guys not do that right now? Thank you. You can go for a walk with someone that you love, right? Not your awful, evil cats, but someone you actually love. Sometimes you can bring the cat. If you have a cat stroller, I would never do that personally. But if you have a cat stroller, you can put your cat in it, bring it for a walk. It's a great time. Good for the soul. And then lastly, knowledge, Tai Lopez style, right? You can listen to podcasts on your walk, right? You can listen to music if you want. You can listen to an audiobook. You can be productive while you're walking. It's great. You can call someone that you love. I guess that would go in the soul category. But there's a lot you can do while you're walking. Uh, but in general, if you're someone that trains and you sit all day, you don't do anything, that's probably not good for you for a wide variation of reasons, as you can see. So get outside, do some walking. It's gonna be good for you. That's really it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. Okay, goodbye.